Alright, so I'm just gonna be reading this whole page for you guys. You guys can follow my what I write here, if you want. But the verses and stuff, if you want. But I'm just gonna be reading it to you guys anyways. So in Revelation 12:12, I learned some things that were pretty weird and shocking because of things, right? So this is so it's taking the whole page, obviously, as you said before. So buckle up, guys, for a nice little ride over here. What we're going to be learning here is that God can be in every place at once. Guess who can't? Satan. He can't. He can't. And I also want to say Satan became Satan after he saw his reflection, and his first sin was pride, and that was put into his heart. He had pride first. It wasn't lust, it wasn't fear, it wasn't any of that, it was pride. So first sin committed in heaven, right? And then after that, you can imagine the distaste in his mouth about reflections like God. God probably doesn't like reflections after that. He lost Satan. He put him at an angel, right? And then he sinned, and so God had to put him down. So imagine how much God doesn't like the reflection, right? So probably don't want to be looking at your reflection much. Shouldn't be talking because my reflection is right here in a camera. I'm trying to look at you guys, not at me. Anyways, you just imagine that, right? Now, if you continue to go deeper, every single way a mirror is described is negatively. So in Snow White, the mirror is portrayed as evil. It's not good. It's not a good mirror. It's an evil mirror. And she gets corrupted by the mirror, right? In the Bible, your reflection is is continued as a negativity. Your phone is negative, and guess what people do on their phone? Look at social media. Guess what they see on social media? Probably their self, or their friends, or how their friends look, or how you look. If you're if you're opening it and recording yourself, you're seeing what you look like. Okay? So, continuing on with that, Bloody Mary, from when I was younger, is you're looking in a mirror with all the lights off, and you say Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times, and in the creed supposed to happen. That's not positive. I have not heard once of why a mirror is portrayed as positive, except in your mirror photos. Your mirror photos are not that important. And even more recently, there's things about if you stare into the mirror for too long, you'll see yourself in a devil form, and I'm why? That's all negative. Every single one of those things are negative. But if you keep going, now I'm gonna bring my quote here in Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, you are heavens and you who dwell in them. But woe the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury because he knows that his time is short. How many times, and there's exclamation marks in there. There's exclamation marks in the sentence. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. Has an exclamation mark. How many times does the Bible use an exclamation mark? Very, 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 very few times. I rarely see it unless God is trying to tell us, look at this, draw attention to this. This is important. Look at this. So in there it says, the devil has gone down to you, in the sentence right after that. But woe in the earth and in the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. The devil is in the earth. The devil cannot be in multiple places at once. Where would the devil probably most likely hide? Because his first sin was what? Pride. How did he get to pride? His reflection. Where do you think the devil could be? Your reflections. But the devil is down on the earth. So we're gonna go deeper. Open your brains up. Open your brains. Very, very little. What I think it's saying is devil's gone down to you. The devil has gone down to you. But down is hell, right? Where is earth? Below heaven. Where is hell? Below heaven. What I'm getting to, because the devil can't be in more places at once, earth is hell. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Yeah, like, okay. Yeah, I feel like hell could be, like, lower than earth. Because in, like, the rapture, when Jesus comes back, there was, like, hell is below you guys. Hell is below. But what if hell is just below our feet? What if hell is behind us because we follow God? But what if it's on earth? So why would we be scared of the devil? Why would we be scared of Satan if God is always with us? It's like, here we are, and here's the bubble around us. He cannot get to us if we follow God. Therefore, the devil is behind us, and he's below us because we follow God. We are children of God. So why would we be scared? He can't get us if God is with us. So we could put God in our hearts, and then he cannot get to us because we follow God. So what if, think about it, what if earth is hell? What if when the rapture happens, all the devils just show themselves? Like all the little devils and all the little demons and Satan, what if they'll just be like, I'm here now, you can see me now. What if they've always been here? We just can't see them. Like, there's a reason the angels aren't down here. Because it's so sinful on earth. Right? There's so many wildfires and stuff on earth. What is hell described of? Fires. Like wanting to die. Suicide. Think about it. Think about it logically. That's all I have for you guys. Bye!